Nice.
Beautiful.
Yep. Welcome to Too Many Co-Hosts. I am your co-host, Alice Outsider, and today we have our co-host, Gypsy. Gypsy. Well, he left.
Okay. Okay.
Shit.
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
You okay, Gypsy? Did
I
you
don't
freaking
feel
die?
so.
He is struggling right now.
Oh no. Speak for him, Dallas.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna pretend to be Gypsy for the half of it. Welcome to the co-host, co-host Gypsy. It is me.
Don't forget to shit on Dallas a little bit.
Co-host Tony, and our new co-host, we got LimeLight.
Yo.
Is that okay if is that your preferred name? I forgot
Yeah,
to
you
ask you.
Lime is way shorter.
You know, you're not the only food related name we have on the show.
Exciting.
We have Milk Myth, and we usually just call him Milk.
The perfect meal, lime and milk.
Hell yeah. When life gives you limes, make it milk.
When
So
life gives you
my
limes,
grandpappy used to say.
mix it with milk.
I'm genuinely curious on what that would taste like. I don't think it'll be good.
Yeah, no.
So usually we ask our new co-host a very random question here.
Gotcha.
So Lime, you got a button in front of you, and when you press it, it'll make you twice as beautiful or twice as handsome.
Okay.
Either way, you're twice as more attractive than you are already.
Speak, people.
But the only backlash is that you also grow 3 times the amount of back hair. So would you press
Is
it?
the back hair still considered attractive?
That's on you. It depends who you might find
Okay, well,
someone who likes it.
Do you
Well,
own
my
it?
headphones aren't working for shit. I have no idea why.
Okay, let's see.
Would you press the button?
Do I get more like athletic and fit?
Why does technology have
Or
to
do I just look
fucking hate me?
am I just the hottest man in the world if I hit it enough times?
You
What
just
kind do you
just
want?
look at it. Your muscle or tone doesn't
There we go. Got it.
All right.
affect it.
You look bulkier, but you don't actually grow any actual muscle. Just all fake muscle.
I think I'd hit it 3 times.
That's gonna be a hairy back then.
Try that again.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
grow a lot of hair on my back, so maybe it'll be better. Or
True.
God, way worse than I think it is.
Well,
there we go.
Well, what about you guys? What would you do?
I would minus hit it, just in the negatives, just not hit it at all, and anti-hit it. I just don't want hair on my back at all whatsoever. I sweat too much. That's gonna be too much shit for me to handle. Fuck no.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a little bit of context. I missed like the last 3 minutes of questions because my headphones.
So you get a button in front of you.
Okay.
And when you press it, you become twice as attractive as you are.
Twice as
but
zero
you
is
also,
still 0, bitch.
But when you press it, you also gain 3 times the amount of back hair.
Is it shavable? Is that like a?
I
people
guess,
might be
but
into
you'd
the
have to
back
go
hair.
through the process of shaving it.
Technically, you know what you could do is you could
let's just say it also grows 3 times faster too.
Oh Jesus fuck!
Think about how much back hair you could donate to bald people.
Oh,
make wigs out of that. You could start a business.
Hell yeah!
Back Hair Incorporated.
So would you press it, Gypsy?
I think no. I think it'd be too much of it. Hold on. Let me change. There we go. Yeah, I think no, just because like it's like too much effort. I don't like things that like take too much effort. Just like I'd rather wear like more comfortable clothing than like something like a suit, right? Because although a suit will make you look way better, it's like way more of a fucking hassle to get everything like set up, right?
Then just get a comfortable suit.
I mean, yeah, but
I
it's
mean,
like
your body hair is your natural suit. So like,
yeah, you get so much body hair that they could wrap it around and make like clothing. It's just Sasquatch it.
You just lay down anywhere. You would never have to worry about back problems. You just got so much back here to cushion it.
You know, you would have to worry about the lice.
Oh, true. Fuck.
Oh, lice and fleas.
Because like it's one thing if someone with lice gets near your head, it's like whatever. But if they get near you at all now, it's like game on.
So yeah, so I would press it because I got 0 back hair. So 0 times 3 is 0. So I'll press it.
We were cheater.
Damn, you got
I
me
mean,
there.
I get back hair, but it's not like crazy. It's like a little bit.
Yeah, I got that idea because like I literally saw a guy with a lot of back hair the other day, and it
And
just
you're
made
just
me
like,
think
wow,
about
he's handsome. Was that how you
it.
came up with it?
Wow.
Well, he's like twice as handsome as I would imagine him without back.
Well, it made me think if he was like super handsome, would he still look handsome with that much back hair?
Are we
Depends.
recording?
Yes.
I realized, yeah, okay, hey, what up? It's
Yeah, I pretended I was you when I did the intro.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
sorry, like I said,
impersonated you.
all of a sudden it started having troubles with like every audio thing, both input and output. So for like 3 minutes there, I was like troubleshooting so I can hear it. Wait, I think you guys said.
All right,
Yeah,
everyone do
Dallas
your
did that
best.
on purpose.
Everyone do your best Gypsy impression.
Hey.
Hey,
Why
what
do
up?
why do I sound like that?
I don't know, because you sometimes make that sound.
I mean, that
Yeah.
made me sound like a fucking silly Thaler at that point. Like, what the fuck?
No, you sound like that when you're imitating Dallas. So it's an imitation of you imitating Dallas.
All right,
Sorry,
just
I'm
me
trying to.
clearing my throat. Is that
Yeah.
yeah,
We love you platonically.
dude? I get a
I,
dry throat.
I, I,
I don't know what to tell you.
hey, what's up? I'm drinking a thing of Dr Pepper right now, and I am always better than Dallas
That's about right.
in every way. And yeah,
Yeah,
how, yeah.
that's actually not too far off from how I feel like cadence wise. How I would go. Like,
All right, now everyone do your best Dallas impression.
fuck.
There we go.
That's
That's
you.
the intro. I'll just say it again.
There you go. There
Yeah,
you
just
go.
do the
Oh,
intro.
sorry. Fuck, can't do it.
Wait, what's 3 times 2? 5? No, wait, that's plus.
If there was a button in front of you, and if you hit it, you were
Are you
twice as
making fun of my
beautiful.
math, Gypsy?
Yeah, I'm making fun of your math.
Oh.
Making fun of your scatterbrained ass brain.
Oh, fuck, man.
Hey, I took the least amount of math possible in high school.
Respectable.
I don't know if that's a flex or anything, but
Congratulations.
I
Yeah.
did calculus. Wait, no. Yeah, pre-cal. That's what I did. I did pre-cal. And
damn.
then the last year, I was like, dude, this math sucks. I'm kind of like over it. So I took like an easy math class. It was like math in real life, and all it was like taxes and shit. Like, like
Oh,
buying
God,
a
that even
house and shit
sucks
like that.
worse.
No, actually, it was like pretty chill because like the math problems are like super easy, and you had to make like presentations and shit. So half of it was just like me doing PowerPoints, which is like hell yeah. Like
Actually, I
for
did
one of
that.
them, it was like buying a vehicle. Instead of just buying like a normal vehicle like you should have done, I mathematically like made a thing of like what if I were to buy the mystery machine from like Scooby Doo, like because people
Perfect.
sell sometimes because they remake them and shit. So it was fun. Or like the buying a house one. It's like okay, I could have done buying a house, but I decided like so what if I buy like some shitty island off the like off the coast of Florida? It's like $8 million, and then like the what you needed to eat. So like I was like, okay, so like bags of rice and like also just like the cost of this like per month and shit. It's fun. That's what I mean. It's like stuff like that is like way more fun to like make as a, like a as a school project than like you know
You got to give context to the numbers.
Yeah, well, it's like I actually want to look that up because it's like so ridiculous that like just to see everyone's faces, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, as I'm standing up there presenting it is like way better than like me doing like some imaginary number logarithmic fucking like long division bullshit or something.
What PowerPoint did you use? Did you use just regular Windows PowerPoint?
Yeah, Microsoft. Well, yeah, because that would have been like what was installed on the computers at school. Because schools usually have like a cheaper deal to get from Microsoft, like this sweet shit, with the Word and PowerPoint and Excel.
You know what my school used, and I recommend everyone to use this because it's actually
NordVPN.
I used
Raid Shadow Legends.
I don't know if you heard of Prezi.
Oh yeah, okay. So I did, actually that math class did have Prezi for some of the stuff. I didn't always use Prezi though, because it was kind of it like would lag sometimes, which was kind of annoying.
I see. It worked for me, but when I went to my audio school and we did presentations, nobody else knew about Prezi, so I was the only one that did a Prezi presentation, and my presentation just looked so cool and everything.
It is
'Cause
very interesting the way you can, so like for those that don't know, obviously it's a presentation thing. And so like you can make obviously a bunch of different ways to go about it, but like it's like a giant like board, right, of like all the different slides. And then you can choose like where it zooms in at. And so it'll zoom like super close into like wherever the
Yeah, so
presentation is.
instead of like separate pages of like presentation, it's just one giant page, and it just zooms into specific areas, and you
Yeah,
can
and then
make
it
the
jumps
text
it
so
jumps right
tiny.
into it. Yeah, it's really cool. It almost looks like a family tree type of thing
Yeah,
a bit. Like it's definitely like visually speaking, like it's pretty interesting.
sponsor
I
us,
guess
Prezi.
yeah, right. I don't know. I'd have to double check, but I think Prezi was one of the sites where I got my
I just had to double
fucking
check, but I think the Prezi said some outlandish stuff earlier on Twitter.
no. Well, no, that'd be fine. No, I'm pretty sure they're like I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the sites that like got one of my information like leaked for like my email and like passwords and shit. Because you get some of those like Edmodo. Edmodo, I know for sure is one of them that like my school had me use, and then like at some point there was a data breach of like thousands of like hundreds of thousands of accounts, and one of mine was that. It's like, God damn it, like fuck you, Edmodo.
God damn it, Moto.
Yeah, so I have a grudge against Edmodo now. Let me double check to see if Prezi. I don't want to spread lies on the podcast.
Yeah, see, that's like my biggest fear is spreading misinformation like on accident. Because I know when like I can relate to the people who listen to podcasts and then they're like spreading misinformation, and you just so badly want to like
Yeah,
be there
Jamie
to like
pulled up.
to
Well, yeah, no, I feel like an asshole. Like, and I've done that a couple times in the podcast where I've said something that I had been told, and then I double check it, right? Because it's like, I mean, this is like an informal conversation, but like I don't want to be like where they're like someone else repeats the same dumbass story that's also not true.
yeah. And if you want to correct us on anything, feel free to apply in the Too Many Co-hosts Discord, and
And
then
use your
we'll
sources.
Tell us where
yeah
we're wrong on air.
yeah bring up anything we said in the past, and find something that we said that was wrong, and then bring it up on the next episode.
Okay, here's the 7 breaches I've been knocked out in. 2 of them are like some weird, just like list of a bunch of different stuff. So like I don't know where the hell those are from. One from Edmodo in May 2017. The exposure of 77 million records of 43 million unique customer emails. So that sucks. MGM, the resorts for Vegas in 2019. So cool. Thanks for that. MySpace in 2008. And in Zynga, the people that did like
Bazinga.
Farmville and Mafia Wars and shit like that back in 2019. Which that kind of makes that would be around the whole fucking MySpace thing too.
Can't
But
remember
yeah,
what game I played on Facebook, but it wasn't Farmville. It was something similar. It had to do with like monsters, and you had to defend your.
Clash
It
of
was kind
Clans,
of it was kind of like Clash of Clans, but it was before Clash of Clans was the thing. But
Clash
yeah,
of Individuals.
Bash of Hands,
Clash
Bash
of
of
Ideals.
yeah,
Dude, I
Bash of
used to play.
Armies.
Yeah, I used to play a game like that, like Clash of Clans. It was called War to Victory, and it was
Mm.
like it was so annoying, right? Because it's like, okay, you're building your stuff, but anyone that was like 8 times your power level, like whatever the thing is, like
Or just
power,
rock your
the
shit.
score. Yeah, like it's because you attack anyone that's 8 above you, like 8 times above you or 8 times below you. So like what would happen is like I'm 1,000,000 power score, and then some motherfucker that's 8,000,000, which is like way higher, just comes in and just absolutely like rocks your shit. And they can do it while you're sleeping too. And like your whole base gets wiped out, everything gets wiped out on it. It's like, well, what the fuck is the point? Like, I was just stupid. Especially because like the big deal was like getting to the water area. Like there's like one water area on the whole map, and it's like where all the navy shit is, where all the cool shit is. And of course,
Mhm.
like all the fucking pay to win people are just like over there and they guard it with their lives. It's like
Yeah.
fuck you guys. So I just
I
stopped playing
paid
'cause it's
for
like
it.
Assuming we're all gamers here, what's your favorite mobile game?
Konosuba, Fantastic Days. It's a
I
gacha game. I should feel
Respectable
bad
choice.
about.
Respectable choice.
Yeah,
I got real
Konosuba's a
tired of
bop.
mobile games, so I can't really remember them.
I
My
may or may
favorite
not have
is
dropped $700 into that.
Oh, no longer a bop. No longer a bop.
Yeah,
my favorite is Bloons Tower Defense 5 and 6.
that's a bop though.
Yeah. I've been trying to finish most of 5 first before I continue on with 6.
Yeah, you know that gripping story between the balloons tower defense.
The
I ha-
thrilling
I, ha-
narrative.
I had to go back to catch up on the storyline.
Balloons
It
tower
turns out I didn't miss
3.5
much.
over 6 days remixed HD. Birth by Sleep.
That's another game I can't wait for is the mobile Kingdom Hearts game. They're gonna make like a 3D mobile game.
I don't know how I
Really?
feel about
Yeah.
that.
Didn't they already make one like a while ago and it got shut down?
They've made a few mobile games in the past.
Well,
Obviously, there was like one on like some like old school phone shit that became like recoded eventually.
the
They had
Union of Cross games are all 2D though, but
yeah.
they are on the mobile. But there is
To
gonna
be
be
fair,
like a 3D
those lasted a
mobile game.
while too. Like, and that transferred over to something, and eventually they shut it off for like pretty much the newer version of it, which was like that Dark Road shit.
I've been catching up on the latest stories though, because I don't play the game. I just watch the cutscenes on YouTube.
Yeah, I can't be
Fair.
bothered to do that. Like, that's just so like the mobile games are one of those where I just sit there and I'm like, dude, if you want me to like, and I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan, but I'm like, dude, if you want me to care about the story, like, you need to put it in the more accessible. Like, I don't want to sit there and watch fucking 20 hours of a phone game that has barely fuck
Face it,
all
nobody
story.
download the game for the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would anyone do that?
Yeah, right.
You know, they just want money.
I need answers. But yeah, I
Like,
can't wait.
what's that one that's going around lying about their ads? How it's like supposed to be some like murder mystery game, but it's like Pokemon and it's got all like glitchy ads.
I don't know the
For Kingdom
specific one,
Hearts?
but that sounds like half the fucking ads I see on mobile games.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
sad.
Oh, I see what you mean.
mobile
Yeah,
games
I never heard.
degraded, I think.
Oh, there's a few good ones.
I don't
Mobile
doubt
games
that.
were great until Candy Crush came in.
Oh god.
Look, the only mobile games that are great are the ones that will pay me to sponsor them. Like, I'm
Very
still
true.
Raid
waiting on that.
Shadow Legends.
Yeah, Dallas got a Raid Shadow Legends thing like a couple months ago. I got a Star Trek Fleet Command ad thing for like
Let's
the week. They
go.
still they need to pay me actually. Apparently,
You owe
well,
me
no,
money, Star Trek.
yeah, they're not behind. I think they said by the 19th or something, or like 12th. I don't know, like somewhere in November.
If you don't pay up, I'm gonna go to William Shatner's house.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna bring a baseball bat, and I'm gonna ask him to come outside and play ball with me.
Understandable.
Sounds a little bit more creepy than anything.
Bro, that's how I feel right now. I'm having to record this outside, and I'm like in the middle of nowhere in Texas. So I'm just walking around with like a chair in my hand in case somebody tries to walk up to me from the wilderness.
So you're from Texas, right? Is that
Why
Yeah.
is
right?
everyone from Texas? What the fuck?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of
Dallas,
Texas
what the fuck
people,
are you
which is
doing?
I
To
think
be
it's
fair, I'm not from Texas. I moved here for college.
nice. Okay.
Okay, okay, you don't count then.
Okay, sick.
I wonder if it's just like the time zone I post things in.
Unless.
Yeah, it's weird because well, you would think like so Texas is obviously like 2 hours later though. from this.
Yeah, it's almost like midnight, or it's almost 11.
Okay, so it's almost 11 for me too. So
Yeah.
I don't know what time zone you're in, but get the fuck out. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's really weird because it's just
This
mainly like
time zone ain't big enough for the two of us.
like
Oh, you're right.
we don't see anyone from like fucking from like I don't know what's a state like Ohio, right? Like we don't see anyone from Ohio or like New Hampshire or something. It's always like
Or Minnesota.
Texas and like I guess
We have
California mainly.
we do have a Minnesota co-host,
Oh, really?
That is true.
which is I can't remember.
I don't know, it's just like it's like there's 50 states, and so you think you'd see a little bit more. Like even the bigger
Yeah,
ones. Like we don't have anyone from New York, which is weird. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
50% of the American co-hosts here are from Texas, which is so weird.
It's a big place. Not a lot to do. Become a podcaster.
That is true.
That must be like a cultural thing to do in Texas.
Everybody must become a podcaster in Texas. That's a
Or you're either a
mandatory thing.
ranch hand or a podcaster, and there's
we
no in
will
between.
we will be the biggest podcast, literally, because
Too many co-hosts.
there's too many of us. Hell yeah! I don't, and there's no record for how many co-hosts there are right now. So we could have broken a record already, but
I think at 22, yeah, that's a lot of co-hosts.
Yeah, I guess it depends, right? Co-hosts or like at one time, because yeah, maybe total co-hosts we might be able to
yeah,
beat some numbers.
that's the thing. I think that might be two different categories we could apply for, which is one of which is most co-hosts in a podcast and most co-hosts in a single recording.
At
So
once.
this episode doesn't won't cut it.
Well, there's less people than we normally have, but there is a new co-host, so like,
So yeah,
Exciting.
who's the real winner here?
yeah.
Or
Did
loser?
we ask what's the JoJo profile picture about, buddy?
All right. So, fairly common take for people who like JoJo is to say that it's like the best thing to ever exist.
Oh God.
But moving beyond that,
Holy shit!
Hidehiko Araki, the dude who wrote it, is an absolute menace when it comes to writing and drawing compelling characters.
Whoa! Wait,
What do you mean?
is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
It is.
All right, carry on.
I don't know how I feel anymore.
And I've never actually seen the show. I've just seen the memes, which they're pretty good memes, but
It's a good
They are
show.
very good memes, yeah.
I know the theme song of it, but I never seen the show.
I mean, it's on Netflix now.
yeah, I really should watch it.
Netflix.
Is it like
No,
I
is
only
it's-
found out it was on Netflix
are all of them
until
on
like
Netflix or just like
I took my older
All the
brother to
ones
school.
that have been adapted into an anime are on Netflix, yeah.
nice. All right.
I watch YouTube.
I used to
Fair.
pirate it.
And if you watch YouTube too, be sure to check
Be
us out
sure to
at
watch.
Outsider Radio
Be
or
sure to
Google
check out
Too
Too
Many
Many Co-hosts at
Please, we're desperate.
outsiderradio.youtube.com.
Give
at
Netflix
u.tube.
sponsorship. Put up a documentary of too many co-hosts on Netflix. Find us everywhere.
Holy shit!
Yeah, we need someone to make us an IMDb page like they did with our other podcast, Else. Just some random
Yeah,
fan.
we should get on that. I'll
We
see
have like,
I'll see who's good at making IMDb pages, and then we'll get them.
dude,
to
it'll be
listen
like
for us.
really detailed for every single person. Like every single one of us can be
That'd be
counted as
better
like.
than what I'm doing so far. Like, I haven't touched the co-host list in like months, and so far we're still like at
Yo,
like number
Rev,
14.
what up?
Oh, Rev
Now
is
it's
here.
looking like a party now.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey, it's the
Yeah,
Rev.
I
What's
got
really
my
going
furry
on, fellas?
avatar
Okay,
finally going.
so Rev, wait, I got a question for you.
Yes,
If
sir.
you got a button in front of you,
God damn it.
if you press it, you become twice as attractive as you are already.
So hot.
But when you press that button, you also grow 3 times the amount of back hair.
I'm pressing that button twice.
Ooh.
It sounds like a win-win for me. Free back hair and
Fun
sexy.
fact, that's my kink.
Yeah, I already deal with a little bit of back hair, so I'm
Yeah,
shit happens. And you can have it lasered off, right, at some point?
yeah,
See,
but
that's what I was thinking, right?
the thing
Just
is,
like
it also grows 3 times as fast. So
yeah, but if you get this thing where like it like burns the follicles or whatever,
Oh,
that
so it
would
consistently grows?
molecules.
oh follicles, not molecules.
Oh, sorry,
It's like the area where like the hair
I
comes
didn't
out.
take biology.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm more of a music guy, actually.
That's true though. My best course was guitar class and nothing else.
What's your favorite song to play on the guitar?
My songs.
Good one.
Oh, you mean
Subtle
that
plug.
Taylor?
Subtle plug.
Yeah, self
Well,
self
let's hear
plug.
it. 2, 3, 4. No?
Darn it.
Sing us the chorus of one of your songs, Dallas.
Man, acapella a riff. Come on, you can do it.
Okay, I'll be the low G, someone be the D, and someone be the high G. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh.
I don't
Wow,
know shit
okay.
about music, so I can't help with that. Whatever the fuck
Yeah,
you just said.
I really
Give me
yeah, I
You
give
know
me
wanted
the
to
lyric
sounds
sheet.
first so that
Yeah.
we know.
All right,
Hey, give me a
QC
lyric sheet.
everyone. 3, 2.
Can anybody beatbox?
Not well.
Yeah, I can, but you'd have to pay me.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Look, I don't know who Box is, but I don't want to beat him.
Here's the picture of me beatboxing.
I guess.
True story, real.
Real.
That's it. So I got everyone here. I wanted to talk about some of your favorite movies. Oh, oh, my cat just hit my mouth with the microphone. Anyway, so everyone has a favorite movie, but does everyone have a favorite movie from each decade?
Oh no,
Yeah.
my
So
convenient list of movies based on decade is right next to me.
Oh, what do we have here? It's the movies I like from each decade. Oh,
right.
well, better use it.
And so cheesy, but like yeah, I had to look up a list too because I'm not like a huge movie guy. But yeah, definitely Godfather for 70s. It's not even like close.
Mm.
Um,
Okay, so let's start
Uh,
with the 70s. Everyone say your favorite 70s movie. So we got The Godfather.
Star Wars: A New Hope.
Mm,
Like,
that's
listen, I could have made this whole list Star Wars, but I just went with the first one.
you
Feel
could
like there were
literally
only
just put
2 good
Star
movies
Wars
in the
on every.
70s, and they already named them.
Which movie? Sorry.
I think there was I don't even know any other good movies from the 70s. I mean,
You just weren't living, man.
besides the Godfather
it's
and
true.
Star Wars,
Yeah.
those are the only two.
When did
Uh,
Debbie Does Dallas come out?
Debbie Does Who?
yeah, Debbie Does
She
Dallas.
did
You never heard of
Debbie
that?
Does You. You know,
Yeah.
Debbie Does Me. Debbie Does You.
You can't tell me you never have you never once had someone say that to you, Dallas?
No,
Like mention Debbie's. Do
'cause,
you even know what it is?
I'm not a fucking boomer.
Well, it's not a boomer thing. It's like
you're
a well, I mean,
frozen.
I guess it kind of is a boomer thing, but it's like a porn thing.
Oh, well,
Yeah, it's
that
absolutely a
would have been
porn thing,
really weird
allegedly.
to ask me that.
Well, I didn't mean when you were like fucking 8 or something. Like you're a grown ass adult now. Like I don't know.
Oh,
Grown ass man. How do you not know
What?
your 70s porn movies?
Hey there, little fella.
Man, slacking.
oh my god. Hey there,
I'm
little
sorry.
fellow. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry. 70s porn movies is not my thing.
Well, if this was the Sardonicast, I would be recommending that movie for you to watch for next week. Give us a book report, please.
Oh god. My favorite 70s movie is Monty Python and Holy Grail.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good. That's a good
Good
one.
that's a good one.
Mhm.
I have to look.
Mhm. All right, everyone got. Wait, did everyone say it? What about Tony? Did you say your favorite 70s movie? Were you the one
I
that
don't
said Debbie Dallas? No.
I don't actually really know when a lot of movies are from.
That's fair.
Here's the problem.
So
Yeah, I feel like it's almost
I
Mm.
can name quite a few movies that I've watched before that I think is old.
Like
There's a movie, and fuck you, Dallas. This is gonna be before the 70s. Metropolis. There is
Star Wars: A
Hellraiser.
New Hope, The
Blazing
Godfather,
Godfather.
Well, you
Debbie
guys
Does
said
All
Dallas.
right, that's all the movies.
no.
That's all the '70s movies.
Blazing Saddles is one of the best comedies of all time. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It doesn't.
I'm not a very educated movie person. Okay, I have
I
someone.
only worked in movies. I don't watch movies.
But I know what movies are.
Dallas, don't please. You're breaking this
Yeah.
for me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to expose you.
My one chance.
Hey, did anybody say Grease yet?
Sorry,
Grease?
what?
Did anybody pick Grease as their favorite movie from the
Oh,
70s?
I would say
Oh,
that's
Grease
the
came from
worst.
the '70s.
I would say it's the worst movie of the 70s, honestly.
I think
No,
I've
it
even.
can't be
All
the
right,
worst.
I need some source on that one.
All right.
It can't be like it's got to be at least like third or fourth worst. There's got to be something right there.
Yeah, I mean, there's I can't imagine the quality of the movies from then were like.
I don't know. It
I
was
mean,
pretty
just
bad.
technical quality wise, is like.
Like,
I mean, it's probably
the
even
end of,
worse musicals.
like the end
Like,
of the movie, they fucking like drive the car into the sky. Like, what kind of
well,
ending
yeah.
is that?
Yeah, and he doesn't even come out until like 30 years later,
Hold on, give me a second.
allegedly.
And yeah.
Oh, Deliverance. That was a good one.
So now let's move on from the 70s and talk about your favorite movies from the 80s.
Back to the Future.
That was a nice movie.
Animal Holocaust.
That was the movie I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, that movie. Any other movie from the '80s doesn't matter.
Okay.
Animal Holocaust.
I was trying to figure out what the name of that movie was with attempted snuff. It was an attempted snuff film. But it didn't turn out to be a snuff film, I don't think.
It wasn't up to snuff.
Oh,
Um
nailed it.
I think I'm gonna have to go with The Shining.
We go with Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Wait, are we still in
Oh,
'70s?
No, we're moving to 80s.
Okay, '80s. Scarface. Which is, I mean, again, kind of a lame pick because it's like, okay, everyone knows it, but like, I mean, it is actually one
I
of my
don't
favorite
know it.
movies of all time.
Actually, I haven't seen that one yet.
Really? Wow. You know, I remember the last time I watched that movie. I was sick from high school, right? So I stayed home, and I watched it with my mother because like she had never seen it before. And it was on TV. I was like, yeah. I was like, let's watch it because like she had never seen it, and that was an experience.
Actually, the only time I watched The Godfather was during an English class.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Damn, it's a good movie.
Neither
It's
have
actually
I.
not bad.
I
have always heard that it's like the pinnacle of movies, but I just like, do I really want to watch this?
I think the
You do.
director like never directed any
Martin
movie
Scorsese.
before other than The Godfather.
I mean, it's a pretty compelling movie, I'd say for sure.
He like never. I don't think he went to school or anything for it. He just decided to become director and then made that.
Don't watch the third one though. Just watch 1 and 2,
Yeah, you
and
can
then
skip
just
2
watch
and 3. 2's not bad, I guess, huh? But 3 is
2's pretty good. I mean, it's
3's rough. It's very rough.
yeah, 3's bad. I mean, 3 has like some good parts, but like it's rough.
It's very long too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the Godfather movies like all together are like super fucking long. I mean, not like Lord of the Rings long, but like they are like definitely a commitment. So like I mean, but they are you can watch them like separate, obviously, and it's not like a huge deal.
The Princess Bride is a good movie too. That was from '87.
Oh yeah, that was a great movie.
That came out in the '80s.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
classic.
yeah,
Conceivable.
that's the one with Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
I'm the Princess Bride.
Bro, that would have been
my close
amazing.
eyes, you take me right back.
I'm the Princess Bride.
I'm
the real Princess Bride.
He wasn't the Princess Bride.
It's me. I was the Princess Bride this whole time. Now give me a kiss, Zorro.
The real Princess Bride was Andre Giant.
The first Bruce Jenner.
God, I was going somewhere with that, but I fucking flipped up.
That would have been plot twist of the century.
You marry me now. What?
Put this barrel on my finger. Wait, oh yeah, Gypsy said Scarface. You went with wait, Tony, what did you pick?
I don't know what other movies there are other than the ones
Let's just
you
say
guys
Princess
chose.
Bride.
Just open up
Yeah, let's
Google.
just say that.
Start Googling.
No, I
Yeah,
am.
get your conveniently placed list that you just carry around all the time. You've got that with you, right?
You know, have your
Hell yeah.
flashcards?
I just memorize everything.
I memorize every movie that's ever come out ever.
Every movie I've ever seen, I ranked them. I made my own tier list of every movie.
Wait, before we watch Jurassic Park, what year was this made?
That was in the 90s.
Oh, damn! I'm looking at the '90s movies, and like, there's some fucking bangers, man. American
think-
History X is like on that. Like, that's a fucking great one.
Yeah, no, 90 was a hard pick. I still haven't firmly selected one yet.
There were some really good 90s movies, that's for sure.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah. And Pee-wee's play Forrest Gump. Damn, that's a fuck. There's
You
a
know
lot
what
of
my
heavy
favorite
hitters.
is?
I have not watched that.
I know what my favorite is.
Oh,
From the 90s.
oh,
What is it?
god damn it! Why is that movie in this? I feel like I had to choose that one. Damn it! I'm still
My
looking.
favorite movie from the 90s? Wayne's World.
That's a good one.
That's a bop. Wayne's World, great.
Yep. You can't not love Mike Myers. Like, he is just a
Yo,
genius.
You know what movie I've never seen
It is.
from the '90s as I'm looking through this list? Schindler's List.
I haven't seen
Heard-
it either.
Wait, Schindler's List was from the 90s?
Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about it. Like
It's good.
I have no like reservations about watching it. I just never have gone out of my way to do it. You know what I mean?
That's a
It's like
good
one of the
movie.
best documentaries I've ever seen.
I mean, it's hard to find yourself in a moment to be like, you know what I want to watch today? Schindler's List. That sounds like a
Yeah.
good hit for today.
Yeah,
Spoiler
I mean,
alert, Dale died even.
that's been part of the reason why I've never like gone out of my way to do it. It's just like it seems like a thing I need to set time aside for. You know what I mean? Like
It's good, but it's super
Like the
depressing.
friends over, y'all drinking, you're like, you know what we should watch tonight, guys?
What are you
Schindler's List.
drinking, Rev? That looks good.
We should watch some
Cognac,
Genocide.
Hennessy,
Okay.
and Coke.
I do love a
Genocide,
good
my
old Coke
favorite
mixture.
side.
Uh,
I'm
not an alcoholic,
Mr.
but my favorite Coke.
Genocide.
Oh,
Damn
Dazed and
it.
Confused.
I've only seen like half of that movie.
I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna stand up and look at my wall of various movies.
Arranged by decade.
No, it's arranged by alphabetical order, which
Yeah,
actually
just
kind of
bring
makes
your
this a
head.
bitch.
He was dedicated to this
oh.
episode.
Yeah. And I mean,
Uh,
because this one makes me feel like fuck. I wish it was rearranged by like decade. But like, there's no other scenario but in this podcast where I would ever want it to be that way. I think
Oh, Wild
honestly,
Things.
like looking through some of these, because like there's some '90s ones in here, but they're not like super like oh god. I think the Truman Show has to be my pick for the
Ooh,
decade.
that's
Oh,
a good
Ace
one.
Ventura.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Truman Show is fucking great.
I would say the best Jim Carrey
We-
90s movie is The Truman Show.
Ace-
Second being
Can we
Dumb
just
and Dumber.
slate into talking about 90s movies now?
I mean, we're all kind of, I would assume,
Or all
around the
90s
age
kids
where we
here.
would be watching like those
Yeah.
type of movies. Like I don't know shit about '70s movies because like I don't care. Like I've never even seen all the Star Wars, all the Star Wars all the
I
way
haven't seen
through.
Star Wars
Same.
either.
I remember a movie.
I've seen,
Respectable.
I mean, I've seen like bits and pieces of them throughout my life, and I know pretty much most of the plots through like cultural osmosis. But
I watch it for the plot.
Yep, same. I
Fair,
watched it
fair.
for the floor.
I'm still stuck between two 90s movies, Fight
like
Club
Debbie
and
does.
The Crow.
Just like Debbie Does Dallas, I watched that
Oh.
movie for the plot.
You
dude,
narcissist.
there are some porns I have seen for the plot. I will say.
Wait, the Crow does not hold a candle to
Fight Club?
Fight Club.
All right, but hear me out. Dude died in that
The Crow.
scene where like he was fake shot and was laying on the ground. That was him legitimately dying.
The
That's
Crow is
true.
technically a snuff film.
Yeah. I mean, he died. They kept the scene in and he just straight up dies in it.
Yeah, legit died.
Like
And
that,
then
I don't know.
somebody
Like Fight Club's great. Don't get me wrong. It's off the rails crazy, but like
But
you can't beat the main actor dying.
That's
so
true.
true.
Does The Crow hold
So
up? I
they're
haven't
like,
seen.
so they
I don't know. I haven't seen it since like
a
in, like 10
guy,
years.
and then they just keep the camera rolling. Like, yeah, keep going. Yeah, this is great.
Was it?
So
Yeah.
one of the blanks was loaded with an actual round, and he just took it and kept the scene going. Like I don't. That's commitment, man. I can't. I could not, bro. If I got hit, I'd just fall. That's it. I'm done.
I would literally die.
Bro, he
He
did.
did.
How the fuck do they like not have it like empty?
That one took
I
my
That's
don't
the
I
Alec
don't know.
Baldwin.
Like,
It's some like curse because he's like Bruce Lee's kid, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like they
Brandon
all
Lee.
died during filming.
R.I.P. Brandon Lee.
And Bruce,
oh,
I think Bruce got poisoned or something, didn't they? Or I don't know. Something.
Yeah, he died from an aspirin, didn't he?
Yeah.
the fuck?
A red
Well,
degree.
this took such a dark turn.
Imagine
uh,
killing Bruce Lee's
so
child.
anyway,
because of
anyway,
stupidity.
2000s. We're moving on to the 2000s.
I don't want
There
to
you
talk
go.
about this anymore, Dallas.
Yes, we will.
Switch it up. Zombieland. That's a good, funny comedy movie from 2000.
Yeah, I wouldn't fault anyone for choosing that. That was a good movie. I like it.
Oh, the 40-year-old virgin.
Oh, damn it! I feel like I have to choose. Damn it!
I do have a favorite, but I feel
Okay.
like I'm forgetting a really good movie that was from the 2000s. But I would
Mean
still have to
Girls?
go with. No, it wasn't Mean Girls. But I would have to go
Yeah.
with Austin Powers 3, Goldmember.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know what the other two are like, but I rewatched the first Austin Powers like a few years ago, and it kind of didn't hold up.
I watched
Doesn't
all
hold up.
three.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah, I watched all three, and Goldmember was still the best one.
Yeah.
Still holds up for sure.
Okay, so my two are like, because it's hard for me to choose. I either want to go A, Dude, Where's My Car?
I forgot about that.
I haven't
Which
seen
is
that
like,
one.
it's not even that good of a movie, but it's just really funny. I just like, you know what I mean? It's just
Bro, I
simple. I
can't tell
like
you the number of times I've quoted the tattoo scene.
Dude, what's mine say?
Goody.
Sweet, what about mine?
What's mine say? Dude.
And-
so good.
Yeah, I think I told the story last week or the week before about me dressing up as like the Zoltan bubble thing. So check that out for anyone listening that wants to hear that. But
I'll just see a picture of that.
Pixar
yeah,
didn't happen.
well, the funny thing is I don't have a picture of that particular one because like the problem is the costume broke, right? Like because I mentioned that in the thing, like the costume broke like halfway
wardrobe
through. So I
malfunction.
Yeah, this
I
got
had to keep
fucked.
taking it off to like anytime I had to take a piss, and so it's like it would just rip more because like it was not a good costume. It's just bubble wrap, like yeah, it's not very durable. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like bubble wrap with a fucking zipper, like on the coat part of it. Like Steven. But yeah,
Honestly,
fun
the
times.
2000s, there's so many good movies. It's really hard to choose one.
Okay, and the other
It
one was
had a lot of
Chicken Run, right? So
Chicken
the
Run.
stop motion, yeah, Chicken Run, the stop motion,
Mm.
yeah. That would be like my
Yeah.
childhood pick, like, and I don't know, it's like it's a really good movie though.
Childhood, I would say SpongeBob the movie.
Oh
The
boy,
SpongeBob
Scary.
SquarePants
Never seen
movie.
it.
where were you when Jimmy Neutron the movie dropped?
Oh, I actually remember. I forgot about that movie. I used to watch that on repeat.
We're kids in America.
I
Whoa.
remember all. The only thing I think about is that song whenever I think of that movie.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I probably heard that song. At least it's the first time
Same.
I actually remember it.
Hot Rod. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
Hot Rod?
Oh
No.
yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Super bad.
Talladega Nights.
Talladega.
You having a
Talladega, man.
Talladega. It's a long word, okay.
The T Nights. The boundary. That's a good
Bobby.
movie. Yeah. Dude, Will Ferrell had like banger after banger. To be fair.
I think that was like Will Ferrell's peak in the 2000s.
Yeah. Do you want to know a good movie? And this will kind of remind me a little bit of the Truman Show in the sense that, like, comedic actor takes a serious role and does really well with it.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen Stranger Than Fiction?
Oh yes, I have.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
Is that that's Will Ferrell, right?
Yeah, it's like so like he's just living his life, yada yada, and he
Yeah.
hears a narrator in his head, and narrator mentions he's gonna die. And so the thing is, this narrator is just writing books, right? And then she doesn't realize she's like writing books about other people's like real lives, and she doesn't know this. And so it's like trying to figure out like can I stop this? Like she's like freaked the fuck out, right? Obviously, because it's like I've been killing these people, or at least that it seems like I have been. And yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
My favorite 2000s movie is Click.
The Adam
Click is good.
Sandler movie?
No,
Click is good.
Such a
it's
good,
not.
such a good
I don't
twist at
think
the
it's
end.
like it's not number one movie of the decade good, but it's good.
I haven't seen it since the year it was released, so I can't say for sure.
Nostalgia gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't think it holds up very well.
Oh, High School Musical. Did anybody pick that one yet?
I unfortunately saw that.
So hot.
Yeah.
If we, I could since we've mentioned a couple Adam Sandler things, I feel like I could do an Adam Sandler tier list, like on films. I've watched a lot of his movies, and actually, I like him a lot more than a lot of the
Wait,
critics
Adam
do.
Sandler movies or Adam Sandler characters?
Well, technically you could do both, I guess. Like, I guess like, well, because that's the thing, right? Like, I would consider Happy Gilmore to be a better movie than the character is, because the character is like a fucking nut job.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I wouldn't hang out with him, but like the movie is cool. Like, I think it's one of the better, like
Happy
definitely one of the
Gilmore
better.
was probably his best work for sure.
I like Little Nicky the most.
Little Nicky was hilarious.
The
Yeah,
last
I like
Adam Sandler movie I saw was Happy Madison, or not?
Happy Madison's the production company because it's Billy
Oh,
Madison and Happy
Billy
Gilmore.
Yeah, you
Madison.
dummy.
No, that's
Sorry.
fine.
I just remember seeing, yeah, Billy Madison a while ago.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
Billy
an Adam Sandler movie since 51st Date.
That's a good movie too, actually.
I haven't seen that
Oh,
movie
it is.
since the year it was released. As for me, I see every Adam Sandler movies when they were released, and I never
You
watched
don't
them
always
again.
have to see him again. Yeah.
Fair,
Yeah,
respectable.
exactly. You can
There's
see them once, and you're good. That's
I
all you need to
haven't
see.
seen I haven't seen an Adam Sandler movie since Uncut Gems, and I fucking hated that movie. That's actually the first time I've ever like decided to rent a movie and like not watch the whole thing. I just didn't care for it.
I haven't seen it. Is it that bad?
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? A lot of people liked it. Like a lot of people did like it. And I wasn't expecting it to be funny, so it's not like, oh, because it's a more serious film. I just didn't care about the main character at all. Like he seemed like just a scumbag piece of shit. And he was, right? And that's kind of the point. But like to me, that's not an enjoyable character to follow, right? Because of that. So it's just like I don't know. Like it was just so I didn't care about this whole gem like storyline. I didn't care about the main character. I didn't care about the side characters. Like it's just
The only Adam Sandler movie I saw in theaters was Pixels.
God.
Ooh, bro, I forgot
apologize.
that movie existed.
It was meh at best.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's one of the most meh movies.
That movie kind of creeped me out a little bit,
But yeah, it was.
especially with Hubert.
It may have
Yeah, I
been
was about to say, the Cubert ending.
It may have been the worst 2010 movie or 2010 movie. But what's your favorite 2010 movie?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
Is that 2010s? Because fuck, that's a
That
good
is
choice.
2010s. Yeah. My
Damn,
convenient list says right here.
Yeah, good old convenient lists. I love them.
Fuck. I would have to say, because it was the only movie that left me in shock after I left the theater, was Avengers: Infinity War.
Dude.
Yeah,
I
cried.
wanted to like Infinity War. I was such a big like Marvel fan until that movie.
What?
What didn't you like about it?
It just
Your favorite character died or something?
No. I wish more characters died. They should have gone all the way with it.
Damn.
Right?
It
Pussies.
should have been like, yeah, this is a problem. Here's like everybody gone. It's like, no, all the main characters are still here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess they should have had like either Tony or Captain America die there. Because it's kind of
Yes.
weird to have like the two main Avengers still alive by the time. Like, I mean, granted, I guess what would have been better is having, I guess, Captain America die, right? because then you could have the symbolic like here we're like bridging our whatever right our differences to like I'll bring you back, and then I take your place pretty much instead later on in the film.
Yeah.
Um, and also
It's
because
like,
it's like getting rid of Tony, he's like the only one that's like probably smart enough to figure out this time travel bullshit. So like I guess you probably couldn't get rid
Okay,
of
so
him.
question. So do you like Endgame better than Infinity War?
I did like it better, but just because like it was such a visual spectacle, everything looked great. And like it's hard to fault a movie when like every scene is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like they could have like after the snap, Iron Man was still there, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow. What, like 3 people got dusted from the main cast? It was like Spider-Man, Black Panther, and like one other person.
One of the probably like all of the Guardians.
Do you think in hindsight they wouldn't have snapped Black Panther immediately?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Oh yeah.
first.
They would have kept him around for another like movie or two. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But,
Hindsight, man. 2020.
yeah.
Monday morning quarterbacking.
See, I feel like the phrase hindsight 2020 is dead now because of COVID.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, nobody was expecting that.
I guess hindsight about 2020. I don't know.
What if I said I
Now it's
slightly predicted COVID?
now it's
I wouldn't believe you.
hindsight 2030.
You're right. The number of like we need a plague posts I saw, and then COVID happened. I was like, I hate the internet.
Well, the people were predicting it forever because it's like, yeah, we seem to have one every like 100 years or so, and it's kind
I
of
remember Papa
it's
John's
been a while.
predicting it.
Yeah. That was the one thing that like where they're like, dude, there's like George W. Bush, like for some reason he was like super interested in like pandemic outbreaks, and so like he had this weird task force for like on the off chance like a pandemic happened.
Hmm.
Like it's just like, oh, that's weird. Like
I remember a movie about the pandemic like came up like literally months into the pandemic.
Outbreak.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, pandemic.
Dude, the worst part about that movie Outbreak is it starts out with all these people like a helicopter hovering over a village, and they all come running up like, oh yeah, supplies, and they drop it and it's a bomb, like boom.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Well, I can't remember if this was a joke or not, but I swear I saw in The Simpsons something about COVID before it happened. But like, that's like everything that's happened. You like, oh, I saw it in The Simpsons.
Yeah, but that's
Kinda is.
my biggest pet peeve though is people like
Simpsons did it.
doctoring Simpsons footage
Yeah.
and saying
Yeah.
like, oh, they predicted it yet again.
Well,
They
hate
do that
when-
with everything now.
Yeah, I
and
hate
people
when they keep
still fall.
removing Gumby from everything. Bunch of dicks.
Bring my boy back.
Yeah. But the one thing that
Hashtag bring
one of
back
my
Gumby.
favorite ones was either the Curious George and the Ebola virus joke or the 9/11 magazine.
The what?
Yeah.
The Simpsons actually predicted 9/11. Well, they didn't predict 9/11. It was just a very big coincidence. When Lisa, I think, showed a magazine for a tour to New York, and then there was like a big big 9 next to the Twin Towers to make it looks like it says 9/11. So yeah.
Has
That was
anybody
that.
questioned Matt Groening over his involvement of 9/11? Or
You probably got questions for a lot of things, for sure.
Yeah, like the Jeffrey Epstein things that where he's floating on the thing.
Did you have friends with Jeffrey Epstein?
He may or may not be on the flight logs, but we don't worry about that, I guess.
was he? Did they release that log, right, of all the people that went
I'm
to that
pretty sure his
island?
name was on it. I mean, I didn't go through and I just kind of half assume like half the celebrity, like any, you fucking spin a wheel and half of them are gonna be on it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're right.
Which,
Yeah.
Some didn't make sense. It was like Chelsea Handler. Like, what? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, but what was she?
Yeah, I get. Well, her name is Handler, so.
Oh no!
There's
And with
definitely nothing
that-
funny about that island.
we shall move on to your favorite movies of 2020.
Oh wait, I didn't even do my 2010s one.
Oh, sorry.
You know what's okay? You know what's weird? I feel like it's okay. So it's hard for me to choose like a single one, right? Because like if I were to look at say the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, that sounds like weird to choose those, but like they're really fucking good movies. Like they're actually like
Yeah.
really really good
Yeah,
movies.
no, I couldn't fault you for that pick. That's pretty solid.
And
I
like
think
is.
the third
if I had to
but
choose one between the three of them, like I would say the second. But I feel like the second only works as well in conjunction with the first. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
it's not that it doesn't stand alone on its own. It does, but like, there's a lot less emotional investment if you're not watching like the first one.
Yeah.
that's
Um,
true.
yeah, I mean that's kind of like the. I'm just looking through these lists. It says like the high. Yeah, I'm just looking through the highest grossing films of like each like year of 2010s, and yeah, that's about the best I can seem to find out here.
When
So
you're
yeah,
Role
whatever. You're
Model,
free to.
that movie's hilarious.
Wait, did everyone say their 2010 movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just
let's
agreeing with
move on.
everyone.
Okay.
fair.
Like, I'm not a
I'm
big
surprised.
movie person, but like I
Your
like
favorite,
movies.
what's your favorite
I was-
movie? When the streetlights go turn on?
That's not a movie.
Uh,
That's a
It's a
show.
play, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
no, it's actually
Same
just
time
what
every
happened.
night.
It's a Quibi exclusive.
Oh God, Quibi.
Does that even
Quibi.
still exist?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Does not.
Didn't he? I thought it got bought by
R.I.P. Quibi.
someone.
I think it got bought and then like it went away shortly
They
after
threw it
or
in a
something.
bin.
Can't return it now.
Yeah.
Fair enough, because that was like such a garbage idea.
Tony and I did background work for a show that was on Quibi. That's how we met, actually.
Yeah. And then there was
Or-
like this guy named James who was awesome.
That's right.
Are you wearing a bulletproof vest?
James more like Lames.
Yes.
Got him.
What is that?
he comes prepared.
Oh, it's like a smock. Oh, okay. I was thinking, yeah.
That was just an
Okay.
apron.
Okay.
Me when I'm about to go to school.
that-
Only in America.
Yeah, the question is, are you the student gonna get a shot, or are you the one doing the shoot?
Both.
We'll never know.
So what's your
Well,
favorite?
it's always best to be prepared to like get shot when you're the one doing the shooting. Remember,
What was
play
it?
all
Dress
the
for the job you want?
yeah, just for the job you
And that's
want.
what you have.
Yeah. Remember, always play pumped up kicks in the background while you're doing what you're doing.
You gotta go old school, man. Play sweating
Yep.
bullets. Sweating bullet. Hello, me. It's me again.
Goddamn.
It is I, your school bully.
You ain't
Jeez.
subdue, but never tame me. I don't think it's fair to do a 2010s or 2020s when there's like, first of all, only been like 2 years, and like
What's
it's
your
all kind of
Yeah.
let's do
Well,
let's
also-
do
Deadpool, you know, that
let's
would be
do
the only one.
your favorite one of 2020 so far.
yeah the
And
2
see if
years
and
where
see
like
if it's and see if it ages in
Yeah.
8 years.
you know the barely any movies that have come out because COVID fucked up the movie industry.
That's good.
um,
My favorite movie in 2020s.
I mean, since there's not a lot I've seen, because I don't even watch movies that much anymore. Spider-Man: No Way Home was pretty fucking good.
Oh, that was a really
I
good
haven't
one,
seen it
actually.
yet.
You still haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. I just haven't found time for it.
You haven't been spoiled by it, have you?
No. Luckily, I have kept away from every possible spoiler for it.
Wow.
Spoiler:
you died.
Batman dies.
Holy
No, not
shit.
Batman. He was my favorite Avenger.
Yeah.
Avengers.
Don't worry, Robin
Assemble.
replaces him. Yeah, now they have Captain America and the Robin as a show on Disney Plus.
Superman formed the Warriors.
Yeah.
He brought the Warriors back together.
God, I've seen like no movies from like this decade. I've seen like the 2 Sonic movies, and then a couple Marvel movies, and that's it. Like,
I'm looking too. Like I haven't seen any of these.
I wish Joker was in.
I watched just one movie called
2020.
Bubble. It was pretty
I
cool.
wish
Yeah,
Joker was
Joker
in
was nice.
2020 so I could.
Oh God, no!
I'm the Joker, baby. Aren't they making like a sequel to that?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh,
Fingers
really?
crossed.
That'd
It's
be nice.
me, the joke. Isn't the
Not
Mario
for-
movie
not for a
supposed to
couple
come out
years.
soon?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
right? Oh yeah, Mario movie is coming out soon.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck!
Chris Pratt
Mushroom
Mario.
Kingdom, here we come. This could be my favorite movie of 2020.
Dude, I saw I saw like an edit on Twitter that someone did where they just had a like clip from like Bob's Burgers and put that audio clip
Oh
over it. It
yeah,
sounded just
I
like
put that in. Yeah,
it sounded just like fucking Linda from Bob's Burgers.
yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. It's like all right,
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
cool. Thanks.
Perfect.
Harry cum?
Yeah, Harry cum. My favorite type of cum.
Oh,
Ew.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's what happens when you come on her back, but then she took Dallas's deal earlier where you gotta get 3 times the back hair, but look twice as hot. So if you pull out
Jeez.
anyway.
That's just a terrible image.
so much for
Yeah.
barebacking.
Yeah. That brings a new meaning to the word shag carpet.
Oh my god, no.
I bet you're
Gonna get
really proud
rug
of that.
burn, my dude.
I bet you're really proud of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of. Like
We
if
all
I
are.
could ever incorporate puns into things, I'm pretty happy. Especially if they're dirty puns. That's like the most puns are usually the most innocent thing, and if you can make them just awful, it's great.
I literally still can't think of my favorite movie of 2020s. Like,
Like, there's like 5 movies
I
that
don't know
came
why.
out.
I don't know why it's so hard to think of it.
They re-released
Uh,
Polar Express. You can go with that one.
yeah, that
shit.
means the Disney movie wins every year because they took it out of the vault.
There's a few movies
You
I
bet.
want to see that came out in the 2020s. There's Bob Odenkirk's Nobody. I don't know if you guys saw that one
Nope.
because I haven't. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I want to see that
I've been
one.
meaning to see that.
No, I heard that was good.
Yeah, I've heard it's like
Um,
ridiculously good.
I
But
thought
yeah,
it
I
was gonna
can't.
be like Bid.
Oh, hold on a second. When the
I
fuck
haven't
was the
watched it
last
yet though.
when was the last James Bond movie?
James Bond. Every time I look at you, you shoot me in the heart, and
I don't think that
my
was the name
love.
of the movie.
Sorry.
You give
That's
love a
too
bad
long
name.
of a title.
Oh, No Time to Die, 2021. I didn't actually watch that film yet. I watched all
What do you
the
mean
other
there's no
two.
Ah.
time to
That's not
die?
for
There's
Time to
always
Die.
time to die.
You know,
Wait, did I?
I gotta look up 2020 movies.
Actually, did I
Movies.
see that movie?
Oh, they had
2020s.
Terminator. The female.
Maybe I did see that movie, for fuck's sake. Oh, I did. Yeah, I
Fuck!
saw it. Never
Can't
mind.
believe I saw that movie.
There's like no. Oh, you know what? I feel like there has to be another one somewhere. Was there not?
Oh, you're probably thinking of Coming to America too.
The Batman. That was
The
a
Bat-
fucking great movie.
Was
That
it
was a nice
really?
movie.
That was so good. It actually was really good.
Yeah, it's a different kind of Batman, but like it's an enjoyable
I would
one
say
though.
it's just as good as The Dark Knight.
Any
Batman's
Batman is
kinda weird
better
with
than
black
the
and
bat
white.
suit with nipples, man.
Yeah.
No, Batman! It's not supposed to be like this. That was just hilarious shit.
That
No,
was the best
no.
orgasm I've ever heard on this.
It just starts sounding like Lemon Grab from Adventure Time.
No, no.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah, Lemon Grab's my favorite. Oh, geez, Dice King. I don't know. Good old Justin Roiland as 3 voices.
Yeah, so what's your favorite movie of 2023 going to be?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good
I'm
question.
thinking Debbie Does Denver. This is gonna be pretty high up there.
Oh, Dallas Does Debbie. How about that one?
Oh, that'll be my next movie. That'll be my movie.
The Avatar 3's coming out, and 2 is.
Ooh, I was just gonna say, didn't 2 didn't even get released yet? Like,
I have no interest whatsoever.
Yeah, that interest is like dead. It's been too many
Really?
years.
Like I have so
Yeah.
much no interest that
you
I
know
haven't
what?
even seen
You
the
know what
trailer
movie
for
I
the
can't
newest
wait
one
to
'cause
see?
I just don't care.
Which one?
You know what movie I can't wait to see?
Go
The Mario movie.
No.
I'd
Now,
be
speaking of
slightly interested
Oh,
to
no.
like see how that goes or pans out, although I'm not gonna actively try to watch it.
You know, they
Speaking
still
of the
haven't
Mario
revealed
movie,
Seth Rogen's voice for Donkey Kong.
yeah,
It's only gonna be great.
It's only gonna be Seth Rogen.
What about
Right.
the horror Winnie the Pooh movie, Blood and Honey?
Ooh, didn't that
To be
come
honest,
out already?
I
Or I thought
Wow.
I
Yeah,
think
that comes out next year.
it's gonna be
Oh,
awful, but like at least that'll be like I don't know. I support the idea of like fucking with public domain, but
Oh yeah.
it'll be a movie that people remember for that year, and then we'll forget about
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Sharknado.
after that year.
Live action Winnie the Pooh movie.
The new
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles Ninja Turtle movie coming out.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't watched Ninja Turtles since like I guess there was that 2003 cartoon which was like really fucking good,
same.
and then there
That
was
was my favorite
that
one.
yeah, then there was like the 2006 or 2008 movie or whatever it was, and that was like weird.
Terrible.
No, it wasn't that bad. I don't think it was,
The
but
Michael
I
Bay
watched
Like
it.
movie.
no, I mean I think there was cool parts. Like I think like the rooftop scene with like Leonardo and Raphael was like really cool, but I didn't really care about the rest of it that much.
Is
Yeah.
that the one where like there's this immortal guy and then there's the immortal people and then
It's been so long, I don't even remember the
No, that's
plot. Like
Avengers.
I don't
that,
remember
that
anything from
that's
that
like the
movie.
there's this
main
weird monster thing that takes pizza away and then they're like, what the fuck,
takes
man? And then
takes pizza away. What the fuck?
That's
I
fair.
there,
That's
there was
so
there was an
fucked.
animated movie. I don't know what year it's even from, but like I liked it. I watched it quite a few times.
And then and Mikey was like, "Hey, that's my pizza pie, man."
Kinda,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm walking here. My pizza
It's me,
pie.
Mikey. Let's go to the sewers. I'm Chris Pratt.
It's me, Mario.
Mushroom sewers, here we come.
I smoke 20,000
Uh,
joints a day.
Is he
It's
supposed to
all I
like
do.
he's trying to
I got
train
out of the
Yoshi by
job.
holding his hand out like like he did in the movie in Jurassic Park like this,
Wait, is
trying to
Yoshi gonna be in the
train
movie?
Yoshi so he can ride him.
Is Yoshi
I
gonna be in the movie? I can't remember.
don't know, right? Like, it's not like you need a voice actor because Yoshi doesn't really talk. I mean, he does like, "Hoo." Yeah, you do it better. Okay, cool.
Find a dinosaur with a long tongue, that's gonna be tough.
My favorite Yoshi sound, the bring ha when he bring ha.
You were
I like
yeah, I was about to say that. That is such a good noise.
I like the classic.
I didn't like him.
Music people when they talk about music. That's my favorite noise. The blah, blah. Oh, I really like that. Do 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 do. Did you hear that new album? It went day day day.
Me when I
Right
talk
inside
about
every
music
day.
to my music friends.
To bring it back to the Mario thing, though, did you guys hear? I'm sure you heard about when they were initially doing it, but that theme park is actually pretty close to being done. The Universal
What
theme
theme
park,
park?
Oh,
Universal theme park, like they're doing like a whole like Mario Land thing.
that's right.
Oh, would
I was
Just like
Nintendo
just
they
be
did
there.
okay
Pop
with?
Adventure in Disney,
I was
man.
just
Well, I mean,
there a
it's
couple months
licensed,
ago,
but
and yeah, unfortunately they don't. It wasn't open yet, but they had a store there. But yeah,
I'm really like that's something I actively really want to go see because
I'll
like
go with you next time.
Yeah, now the
let's
Dallas
do
would
it.
be
Fuck
tall
it.
enough to get on all the rides
Well,
now, huh?
we'll all
Now
meet
so
up
be
together.
tall enough to get on there.
Dallas, you'll buy my plane tickets? Okay, thank you.
We'll all meet up at Universal Studios to go on the Mario ride,
Yeah.
and then all unison will be like
Dude,
Mushroom
you
Kingdom.
yeah, I was about to say, how many people are gonna say that when they get on the ride? Mushroom Kingdom, here we
I'm gonna never stop saying that when I get there.
I
Like,
better tell the audience where we are going, because they'll obviously not know when
they better have a
we are
Mushroom
there.
Kingdom. They better have a
You think
Mushroom
that's a
Kingdom.
mushroom?
well,
The audience is obviously stupid, so I must tell them.
do you think they'll have
Real.
people walking around in like the outfits? I mean, because here's the thing, right? I expect Mario to be there, but I wonder if like we're gonna see like a Rosalina up in that bitch, or is it just gonna be like Mario, Peach, and Luigi?
Bro,
Probably
there
just
better be like a
classic.
life-size Bowser dude there, just in costume.
That would be
Just
dope. That
fucking
would
people
actually be
up.
a really dope
Giant
picture.
dude.
Yeah.
Cause like they
That's
did like
actually
the Transformers stuff, so there's
yeah.
no doubt they're gonna
Oh,
do the
Yeah.
Bowser.
I loved that Transformers ride. Well, at least I liked it when they had that like giant. I forgot
Right,
what
but
his name was,
he
Megatron or
mean
something like that.
he means like the people walking around in costumes.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah. Those stilts.
yeah, because like I saw like I mean because I went one time like probably like a decade ago, but like they had like a Universal monster like Frankenstein looking dude that I got a picture with, like he was dope. I had one with like one of the Transformers and he was like full on gear, like it looked
Mhm.
cool as fuck. You know, and a couple other people here and there. But
Yeah, I was just there a couple of months ago, and so like it still holds up. It's pretty
do
cool.
they still have the monster roaming around?
Uh, for the Hollywood Horror Nights, yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
it was
cool,
cool.
cool.
I think I had a friend who went there, like, or went to one in
But yeah,
I think it was somewhere in Spain.
in 2032, we'll all meet up together to go there again.
No, I won't.
You gotta rep the brand. Gotta be wearing a too
Fair
many
enough.
co-host shirt or jacket.
Oh yeah, we gotta wear jackets. We gotta wear special jackets to recognize
No
each other.
windbreakers.
And we'll
Be
do
like
that. There you go.
it'll be like the fucking Driver movie with
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling. It'll be that type of jacket.
Yeah, we'll be so hot.
We're gonna have that really cringy like meetup shit that some of the other people do, like the Reddit, like what does the Walrus say at midnight or something, whatever the fuck
Oh
they came up.
god.
Wow.
Like whatever the phrase is, I forget it exactly.
You're a
It's something about
redditor.
yeah.
What time does
No.
narwhal bacon?
Is that what it is?
Midnight.
Yeah, I was like, I remember there was like something to do with like a sea animal and midnight. Like,
Or yeah, what time does the narwhal bacon or something like that? I don't know. That was so long ago. Like
that's so long ago. That was the Reddit Dallas. Like that was a phase, man.
can't have shit in Reddit.
Yeah. I saw a tweet recently, and it's like 100% true, where it's like the only way to find information out about like certain things, like a lot of times, because Google's just like doesn't work at all. It's like you have to Google like the thing you're trying to look for, and then add Reddit to the end of it. So like if you're
Yeah.
looking up like a review or something, right, of like a website or like of a product or something, it'll be like X whatever fridge Reddit. Because like otherwise you're running into a bunch of like paid bullshit advertisements like from fucking
Oh God,
websites
I
that you
hate
don't.
those.
No,
It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
so
you want to know this? Well, you got to pay through this paywall.
that too actually. Yeah, paywalls fucking ruined.
Man, I
Well,
love freedom of information.
I had my car break down on me and I lost the keys. I was like, okay, how wire a car? I'll just Google it. Nope, I put Reddit behind it, and then 5 minutes later, I had dug through the steering column on my steering wheel, had my car started, ready to go home. Not even a joke.
Yeah, because those are actual people that like actually are just like they don't
Real
have to sit
people,
there and
real
write like a
things.
20. Well, you know what I mean? It's not like a 20-minute article that like fucking meanders about to get to the point, or like a one that's like fluffing
Well,
up
you know
something.
how
It's
in
just like
this year is this thing, and
Like
people understand
recipes
that.
saying
Oh,
their
we'll
whole
get
life
you this
story.
part. Just keep on reading, and you'll slog through it, and I'll value give you little bits of the information you actually need.
exactly.
Please
I love.
keep bumping up my ad revenue.
That's so true.
Please, I'm desperate. I'm a journalist.
You know what my favorite articles are? Like what we know so far about X, and then it's like just like 3 paragraphs of like
Nothing.
preamble shit, and
Absolutely
then they literally
nothing.
know nothing, and they're just like, "We'll update this as we learn more." It's like
And they
it's like
don't
what
update it.
fucking search out. Yeah,
Uh,
well, I mean, I'm sure they eventually do, but like it's one of those things where it's like they just have it ready so that when anytime anyone Googles it, they show up in the fucking search algorithm. It's like fuck you.
my only problems with Reddit is when you're looking up subreddits for your favorite thing, and then you
Yeah.
see a community with your favorite thing. Rule 34 has the bigger community than the original
Oh,
thing.
Dude, hell yeah. I mean, far be it for the one with the furry profile or the avatar thing going on right now, but I'm cool with that.
Hey,
Just
have you
waiting
guys seen the
for
video of the Rush? It's the Ukrainian drone that drops a bomb on a Russian soldier, and he picks it up and throws it before it goes off.
Like what?
yeah, I
No,
saw.
I think I
It's
actually did see
insane.
that.
It's nuts. They dropped
that
two of
sounds
them, and
like
he
some
picks
Call
it.
of
It
Duty
hits the
shit.
ground.
Like
He
when
just
someone throws a grenade at you and you pick it, like you have to pick it up and throw it back for like flak jacket upgrade or some shit.
He's just like laying down in the trench, isn't he? He just sees it by his foot, just
yeah,
tosses it.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
The crazy part was
Like,
him not moving after they dropped the first one.
yeah.
The
Like they
drone can
found you.
only carry so many. He'll run out eventually. I'll just stay here.
Real.
Well, I guess
Get a
I mean,
baseball bat, smack it back up.
is the hope that like they know that it's like that they already hit that area technically, even though it didn't go off, and just be like, okay, well, you know what? Like now they won't hit the same area twice, right?
Yeah, they're not going to bring another drone in here.
Brings in 20 more
Oh, they will.
drones.
Yeah, 'cause they're flying in a V, like 10 of them. Man,
Do, 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 do.
he was an
Must be the
all-star
last one.
concussion
No, that was
baseball
the
player.
first batch.
To fly the
Captain Ball.
Valkyries, bitch. Let's go.
Damn.
Hey, thanks for the show, man. I have to get going. Sorry to cut it short,
Okay,
man. I
yeah.
have to
So
go do daddy duty, but
It's all good.
let's get to our outro here quickly.
Okay.
Lime, do you know about our group outros?
I do not.
So we basically do our own outros at the exact same time.
Oh, hey, before we do that though, we should probably have him plug like whatever.
Oh yeah.
social
So
he has.
before we do that, plug your
There
socials.
you, Dallas.
I don't have any. I'm gonna be real with you. At least none I want people to follow me on.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fair. That's fair too. But you know,
I'll get some eventually.
yeah. Well, now we're gonna have a too many co-host official.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Hell
kidding.
yeah.
It's all good. Anyway,
you
okay,
can
yeah, I
find
guess
me on
let's.
the Clubhouse app or on YouTube at the Rev
All right,
TheRev.
yeah, fuck it. Let's all do our thing then.
All right. Let's do our group outro in 3, 2, 1. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and have
Here's the stream.
Yo, it's been my pleasure. We have too many co-hosts, and I'm here screaming at me while you guys are talking.
Dude, what does mine say? Sweet. What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet. What about mine?
Oh,
Yeah. What does mine
If you
say?
ask me.